Welcome back to my Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary, and today we are going to be starting the third rank, which is the heavy rank. So the first one is Heavy 1, Let Me Entertain You, by Robbie Williams. I don't think I ever heard that name before, and I certainly do not know the song either. Alrighty, so we are on the third rank of Lemmings Open Air now, which is essentially the rank where I finally had some struggles, and solving times were slower than they were in the second rank. But still wasn't anything that I couldn't handle. Alrighty, so here, this was one of the lows that I needed to resolve. I believe one of the changes was upwards one-way arrows, because watching my old replay, it felt around here somewhere, from what I remembered. But anyway, it was a pretty quick resolve. So first Lemming that turns back to the left, he's going to build up so that we can get up here. Okay, and then near the trap, yeah, I essentially bombed two Lemmings in the same place so that it makes this hole on the left so that everyone will turn back to the right. Okay, and then I send up the climber. And then I clone them. Okay, I bash underneath the steel block to get underneath the steel block. Okay, and then I cancel him mid-stroke with a shimmer. So, and then finally all there's left to do is to bomb a Lemming that's climbing to create this nice ramp for the elders to get up. And that's it. So, quite a nice low to begin the heavy ring. And as you also saw as well, it said that the record was 29. And so now it seems that you can only save the requirement now. Anyway, Heavy 2 is High Tide, and this is by 10. Never heard a 10, whether it's a singer or a band. And High Tide, I haven't heard of that as well for the song. Okay, and this is also the rank where we finally, where the lowest will finally start introducing the jumper skill. Because the jumper skill later got added to the Neo Lemmings. Yeah, long after the Shimmer was added in. So this is the first such level featuring the jumper. So immediately out of the hatch, I assigned the first Lemming a jumper to get a head start. In this way, I have him stack. His head start is needed so that only one Lemming slips by, while the others will simply be contained. Well, yeah, they're simply going to turn to the left. And then here, of course, we jump across this gap. And then same thing here, jump across this gap. And then jump, and then shimmy. So yes, a jumper shimmier is one of those combos that can be done here. So basically you can jump underneath a ceiling, and then once that's done, then you can assign a shimmier. And then I give him a climber, and then jump to this wall. Basically when a jumper hits a wall, he will start climbing. Yeah, if he is already a climber himself. And then when you assign a jumper to a climber, he basically jumps the other way. Yeah, like you are seeing right now. And then jump over the exit. Okay, bridge this gap with the builder. Oh yes, and then everyone's just essentially going to be contained between this wall and this slope here. Alrighty, and then finally all that's left to do is to mine out the crowd, and that's it. So just a basic though to introduce the jumper skill. Yeah, and quite an easy one as you can see. Just simply need to know the various jumper mechanics here. And I think that Low did quite a good job of showing various ones. Yeah, such as jumper transitioning into a shimmier, and also assigning a climber a jumper so that it jumps the other way. Heavy 3. What I've done by Linkin Park. And yes, I do know Linkin Park, and I also know the song of theirs as well, as I have heard it a couple times on the radio. Alrighty. So, one of everything level here. Yeah, almost the classic 8 skills level. Here we have a glider and a stacker, which are new Lemmings skills. And I think I remember using all the skills here. Or if not, then have had 1 or 2 skills left. So with the first Lemming that gets here, I bomb. And then with the next Lemming that comes up, I stack. In this way, 1 Lemming slips by while the rest will be contained between the stack and the wall here. Then I give this worker a climber. And then when he gets to the top, he's going to fall back down. And then we give him a glider so that he gets to here. Okay, he's going to walk along the, well, not exactly walk along the top, only for a little bit. And then here I start digging. Okay, and then just before he breaks through the floor, I bash. And since there's only a couple of pixels of the ceiling here, the Lemmings will be able to step up once the basher gets to around here. As you can see, that's happening right now. So it's a very, very long basher section. So no, I did not use all the skills. I have a blocker and a miner left over. It's a very, very nice one though. So pretty much, besides using the stack, alternatively, you can simply use a blocker and to essentially contain the crowd. Yeah, after making a bomber hole. Alrighty, Heavy 4, Needled 24/7. Children of Bodom? I think that's how you say it. I don't know who they are. And I certainly don't know the song either. Okay, this one, it can be difficult, but it's still not too hard. And as a matter of fact, I think I pretty much found this almost straightforward. So, first Lemming out, I give him a glider, and then I immediately clone him. Okay, yeah, they're not going to be punctured by the needle trap here. So, this glider lands inside the staircase, and then he turns back to the left. And then, as you can see, the Lemmings that are coming out are, it's a splat hatch, so we need to rescue them and stop them from splatting. Okay, so with the first Lemming that gets up here, I dig. I platform to seal off this digger pit, and then once the digger digs for a bit, then I start platforming across. This will be the one who will save the crowd from splatting. Okay, then I platform up here with the other clone, and then platform again. Well, I guess technically this is a clone Lemming, but here it doesn't really matter since they're pretty much doing the work. Okay, so we're just going to seal off the gaps. Okay, so now everyone is safe. What did I do here? I give somebody a climber. Okay, looks like I gave him no climber. And then with the next Lemming that gets to the wall here, I bash. Okay, and then he's going to shimmy across the ceiling here. And then get to over here. Okay, and then we're going to allow him to turn back. Oh, actually, no. I mean, he does turn back, but like, I thought I was going to make him go over here. Oh no, you can't really. No. That's why I bashed over here, because they're going to be contained over here. Okay, so I dig down over here. And then, once he's low enough, I start bashing. Okay, he turns around, and then I make him dig again. Okay, and then once he stops due to the steel, then I bash. Okay, and then I mine. And then I bash once he's low enough. Okay, and then he's going to climb up this pillar, glide to here, and then he's going to climb this wall here. Okay, and then I bash away the one-way wall. This releases the crowd. Okay, and then I platform with one of the Lemmings in this massive bunch here. And then the Lemming that slips by, we finally platform to the exit, and that's it. Oh, and then, yeah, and then I just clone just to up the save requirement some more. So, 7 over the requirement here. and 2 platforms left over. Alrighty, Heavy 5, A Change of Seasons by Dream Theater. Don't know who they are, if that's a band, and I don't know the song either. Okay, this one I remember was a bit difficult. Well, it's not like a very hard level. It is still challenging in some ways. Okay, so we start up here. Just make sure here. Yeah. Okay. So, with the second lemming that turns back to a left, I mine. I guess here it doesn't really matter though. But I ended up doing the second one that turns back to the left. Okay, so we're gonna land down here, which is safe. Yeah, it's not a splat fall. Alrighty, first lemming that gets here, he's gonna bomb. Okay, same thing here. First lemming that gets here, he's going to bomb. And then I send a lemming up as a climber. Ah, yes, there's the falling rain. So it's pretty much raining in this part of the level. Oh, and then it's also snowing in this part of the level. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, having 2 different weather phenomena at different parts of the level. That's pretty cool. Come to think of it, I think I just barely realized it just now too. It was a very odd reason I did not realize it when I was playing through this level the first time. Okay, and then build a course. We're gonna get over this water gap. Takes 2 builders. And then fence. Okay, we're gonna have him climb over. Okay, allow him to turn back around. And then we're gonna go ahead and mine through this one-way wall. Okay, and then I turn him around with our last builder. Okay, and then fence through here. Fence through here as well. Okay, mine. Okay, bash through this. You will be able to step over this. And then finally bash through this. Okay, and then all that's left to do now is to bash the crowd out, and that's it. So I say this though is challenging because even though you have 3 different choices in the destructive skills in regards to destroying terrain, excluding the bomber, basically I say this level is a very good example of even though most of the time you can just choose whichever one to get through the terrain, here I say it's very crucial that you choose the correct ones. Yeah, choose the wrong ones and then you won't be able to solve the level. So I think I remember running into that problem where I was a skill short or I just couldn't solve the level. Yeah, because I made an incorrect choice or something. Alrighty, Heavy 6. I believe in a thing called Lemmings. By the Darkness. Don't know who they are. And also I don't know the song either. I don't know what word replaces what word Lems replaced. Alrighty, this one, as you can see, features the jumper prominently since there's a lot of them. Okay, so everyone's going to be safely contained in this pit here. The first lemming I will send up as a climber. Okay, and then when he's high enough, I make him jump so that he goes to the other wall here. And then same thing here, another jumper, so we can get the digger pickup. And then I dig down when he gets up here. In the meantime, I send up another climber from the pit. Okay, and then I stone so that the digger can keep on going. It's basically to extend the digger. So I think this was quite a nice trick. Okay, and then with a lemming for the crowd, I make him jump. Then he's gonna... Oh, I thought I made him jump, but no, he builds over the trigger the trap. And then, yeah, I have a lemming jump to get a head start, I guess. Yes, to get a head start, and also so he can put a stack, so that Lemmings can be safe and not trigger off the trap. Okay, in the meantime, the climber is going to climb up this wall since he has finished digging through the pole here. Okay, here we platform across this gap. Okay, it will cause him to turn around. And then we're going to go ahead and mine the crowd out. Okay, he turns around due to the builder staircase being in the way. Okay, the climber's going to keep on going over here. And then once he's high enough, we're going to make him jump. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and also so that he can shimmy across the ceiling as well. Oh, and another assignment come in. Oh yes, I built to the left over here. Okay, one final builder staircase up here to get up here. And then finally, all that's left. No, not yet. I'm sorry, we need to plug up this gap first. Yeah, with the platformer. Yeah, and now we mine the crowd out. And that's it. So, plenty of jumpers left over here. And along with 2 shimmiers. So, basically another nice jumper low here. Heavy 7, I Was Made for Loving You, Lemming. By Kiss. I do know Kiss, and also I know the song of theirs as well. I believe Lemming replaces the word baby. This one, I think I remember this one being a nice one as well. Though I certainly back row this one because, if memory serves correctly, I don't even use the blocker pickup. Okay. Not sure what I'm waiting for here. Okay, so after 11 lemmings that come out of the hatch, yeah, then I start fencing through this wall. I'm pretty sure there was a good reason for this. I don't exactly recall what it is. Okay, and then I assign a basher. Okay, so at this point, at this time, I start assigning the basher when the fencer is almost through. Let's see. Okay, and I cancel the basher with a walker. And yes, basically this was to let 2 lemmings go on ahead. Yeah, and only 2 can go on ahead. Okay, and then I let the first lemming fall, and then stone. And then on top of the stoner, with the other lemming, I build. And we're going to build twice across this gap. Okay, and this is low enough so that everyone can step out to the right. Okay, and then I make him a climber. And then I mine the crowd out. So surely I didn't have to do the waiting game there, but that's what I did. Okay, so, and then when the lemming that comes to here, the instant that he turns around, we're going to go ahead and make him mine, so that he chips away part of the crystal to make a climber-friendly wall. So now the climber is able to, or rather here, we have another climber available, so now I'm able to send a climber over. Okay, and then he's going to go ahead and bash through this crystal to release the crowd. And then finally all that's left to do is to fence. And then we're going to go ahead and cancel the fencer mid-stroke, and that's it. Okay, creating that nice staircase and also leaving the exit terrain intact so that lemmings can still exit. And as you can see, we collected the blocker pickup, but we didn't need to use it. As a matter of fact, I think that's pretty much what confuses me, because what good is the blocker if you leave it right where the exit area is, and especially since you're already at the exit by the time the low is done. Anyway, Heavy 8 is Hero. This is by Chad Kroger, featuring Josie Scott. Don't know who they are. So I certainly don't know this song of theirs either. Alrighty, so I believe this is the first level in the pack to feature neutral lemmings. So basically, They are lemmings that you cannot assign skills to. Yeah, and they look like this. They basically have a color shift and are gray in color for the most part. And the symbol for neutrals is indicated by a diamond for the hatch. Alright, I remember this one being a difficult one. Yeah, I certainly had some struggles with this. Okay, so for the first lemming I stack. And then second lemming I build with him. This is basically to stall the second lemming because otherwise he will simply slip out by the stack and fall off the side of the level. Okay, and this is just barely so that he just falls just before the stack and not past it. Of course, I could have made him easier by moving the stack a little more to the right. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why I did this actually. And then with the lemming for the crowd here, I build up to the left. And then I build up again. Oh yes, and as you can see, since the neutrals are safely contained between the one-way wall and the wall on the left, as you can see, they will need some help in order to get to the exit. Because like I said before, you cannot assign skills to them. Okay, and then with a lemming going to the left here, I build. Okay, and I believe I just simply... Oh, no. Not leave it for a while. Because now I start completing the bridge here. But I do it at the time when lemmings are not in danger of splatting. These two nearly splatted, actually. Yeah, I believe it came pretty close. Yeah, pretty close there. Yeah. This group would have splatted, though. So, that's why I built at that time. You know, so that no one was splatted. So, yes, it appears that I had two assignments coming in at the same time. So, when I first started building here, at the same time I started bashing to the left here. Okay. And then I have one of the lemmings shimmy over here. I'm guessing it's so two lemmings could go on the head here. Yeah, and that's quite important. Yeah, everyone else would turn back to the right and be safely contained right here in this area. Okay, and then I send them both up as climbers. Alrighty. And then I go ahead and bomb him when he's high enough. Okay, and then I build in this bomber hole that was just made. Okay, and I also give him a glider. Okay, so he barely makes onto this platform, but he does. And then we're gonna go ahead and fence. Yeah, we're not gonna bash because otherwise the neutrals are all gonna go out to the left and then fall down here and splat. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna fence. So as you can see, the wall is still high enough so that the neutrals are still contained. And if all that's left to do here is to bash through this one-way wall, so now the neutrals can exit. However, this car over here still needs some rescuing, and so with this regular lemming here, I need to build over the exit. And in this case, it doesn't really matter if some of the neutrals don't exit. Yeah, like in this case, because he'll be safely contained with the rest of the crowd here. So at this point, all there's left to do is to simply mine them out, and that's it. Ah, yes, and I did it in such a way so that he uses the builders to keep on going. So eventually he'll mine into the steel and then stop and turn around. And yes, at this point he chipped away some of the builder staircase, so now he can go out to the left over here. So here, I actually ended up using a shimmer jump, yeah, to allow him back on the staircase and walk to the exit. So as a matter of fact, yeah, since I had the basher left over, I could simply bash into the steel to make him turn around. Yeah, assuming that I did not put the miner in such a way that he uses the builder staircases to keep going. Okay, Heavy 9. The Evil That Lemmings Do. So this is by Iron Maiden. So this would be another level in which it features a song by Iron Maiden. Here I don't know what word Lemmings replaced.
Let's go.
I believe this might be one of the lowest that I need to resolve, but I can't remember. Okay, so with the first lemming here, I mine, and then with the second lemming, I build. Yeah, basically we're trying to get over the miner tunnel here, while the miner just keeps on going. Okay, and then once he's down here, then we give him a shimmer, so that he's going to go along the ceiling here. Alrighty, and then what did I do here? Oh, I gave him a climber. Okay. Okay, then I jump, and then we're going to start shimmying again, and then he's going to get himself up here. Okay, I bash through this one-way wall. Okay, right here I bomb, and then with a lemming from the crowd, I give him a jumper so that he gets on up here. Yeah, everyone else is still safely contained here. Okay, build. Okay, and then with a lemming with this pit, I bash, and then I cancel him mid-stroke with a jumper. So now it creates this nice ramp in which the crowd can step up and walk towards the exit. Alrighty, and then that is it. So quite a nice level here. So no, maybe... Oh, actually, maybe it is one of the changed levels, but I will have to check. And then finally, the last level for this video, Heavy 10. Enter Sandman by Metallica. So I definitely know Metallica by name. Enter Sandman, I do not know the song though. But as you can see, yeah, there's pretty much a Sandman figure here. Nicely done here. And it consists of a head with left one-way arrows and a body with right one-way arrows. So yes, Heavy 9 was one of the ones that changed, but this was during pre-testing. So I have had to resolve it at least once. And then here, yeah, as you can see, arms with these pillar blocks. Pillar blocks. Yeah, pillar blocks. Yeah, this is the pillar tile set. Yeah, and then also these pieces as the legs. Yeah, and some nice steel blocks here. Maybe to block a backer up, but I'm not sure. Okay, this one, it looked impossible at first, but then I realized some things that allowed me to solve this. So here we have two entrances, one at the top here and one at the bottom. Yeah, right between the Sandman's legs. While here we start at the left arm of the Sandman. At least from the player's point of view. Okay, so with the first lemming in here, I bash to the right, out to the right. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure, yes, I cancel him mid-stroke with a walker. So this ceiling is thin enough so that they can step out. Okay, and then here I stack. And then here I just simply delay him with a shimmer, so that he doesn't slip past the stack. Okay, and then here I start mining. Then I increase the release rate, basically to make the timing here a bit easier. Because right here, yeah, pretty much at the maximum height at this miner tunnel right here, yeah, I fence. And this is important so that the next time the miner takes a stroke and takes a chunk of the terrain, he doesn't take away the part of the terrain that the fencer is standing on. So therefore the fencer doesn't get interrupted. Yeah, so this right here is a bit precise because you have to do it at the right time so that the fencer doesn't get interrupted. And I do believe this is the very first time I've seen a basically a miner and a fencer going at the same time. Yeah, at around the same point. Okay, so the fencer is going to exit, while the miner is going to keep on going until he releases the crowd down here. Everyone else, as you buy the figure, they're going to be given shimmers so that they can get up the fencer tunnel and walk towards the exit. Yeah, and the shimmer is one of those things. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not really possible to make a hatch a pre-assigned shimmer one, because a shimmer is not a permanent skill. Okay, and I guess I ended up missing one, so there we go. There's our last shimmer, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, it's because the shimmer is not considered a permanent skill. Yeah, as you can see, there's no color shift in their outfit. Yeah, whenever you assign a shimmer. Yeah, and that's something that happens when you assign a climber, glider, floater, and swimmer and disarmor. But it does not happen with shimmer. Alrighty, so that was the first 10 levels of the heavy rank. So next time we will continue with 10 more levels of the heavy rank. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings Open Air level summon commentary, and I'll see you all for the next one.